Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, General Hospital Diaries. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. The drama in General Hospital is reaching a boiling point as shocking events unfold in Port Charles. Drew Cain's life hangs in the balance after a tragic shooting, leaving loved ones scrambling to cope with the aftermath. While the circumstances surrounding the incident remain murky, the repercussions are bound to send shockwaves throughout the community. Could Nina Reeves be the unlikely ally who helps Willow Tate cover up a dark secret related to Drew's shooting? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermain's relationship could take a dramatic turn involving a coma twist. Could Nina Reeves step in to support her daughter after a shocking turn of events involving Drew? Given all the conflicts and questionable decisions Drew has been making, consequences may be inevitable. However, that doesn't necessarily mean Drew's fate is sealed in a tragic way. If GH intends to keep Cameron Matheson in the storyline, they could explore a scenario where Drew ends up in a coma instead of a more permanent outcome. This approach would still bring plenty of drama while keeping Drew's character in play. Drew is holding on to some significant secrets that could impact his future with Willow, potentially leading to an intense confrontation once the truth is exposed. Drew's strong attachment to Willow is evident, and he may not handle a breakup well. Willow might choose to move on and focus on her future without Drew, but he may struggle to accept that decision. Could a confrontation between them escalate unexpectedly, leading Willow to take actions in self-defense? Could she find herself caught in a complicated situation with law enforcement investigating what happened? If so, Willow might worry that the authorities won't believe her side of the story. The fear of facing legal consequences and being separated from her children could overwhelm her. Willow may also be concerned about the custody situation with Michael Corinthos, fearing that any involvement in this turmoil could affect future proceedings. What if, instead of immediately contacting the police, Willow turns to Nina for help navigating the aftermath? This could create an unexpected opportunity for mother and daughter to reconnect after their recent struggles. Willow won't be pleased about Nina's persistent interference in her life, especially once she learns about Nina's connection with Drew. Nina and Willow's bond is set to face some challenges in the coming episodes, but Nina may ultimately prove she's a supportive mother when it matters most. Perhaps Nina could even make a bold move to protect Willow if the situation calls for it. It's possible that Nina might attempt to shield Willow from repercussions or even take responsibility herself under extreme circumstances. While Nina may hope that Drew remains unconscious, his potential recovery could bring new complications and further drama. Drew has faced countless dangers since his return to Port Charles, but nothing has prepared him for this life-threatening ordeal. The shooting, which may have been orchestrated by a hidden enemy, leaves him in critical condition at GH. As doctors fight to save his life, his friends and family must grapple with the horrifying possibility that he may not pull through. Questions swirl around whether this was a targeted attack or a tragic accident. Could the incident be linked to his involvement in Pentonville, or is there a more sinister force at play? With suspicions running high, the fallout from this event could change the lives of those closest to him forever. Willow has always tried to stay on the right side of the law, but this crisis might push her to her limits. If she holds key information about the shooting, will she be forced to make a tough moral decision to protect herself or a loved one? Given her complicated history with Drew, it's possible that she finds herself caught in a situation she never expected. Could she have been an accidental witness to the crime? Worse yet, is it possible that she played an unintended role in the tragic event? If Willow knows more than she's letting on, she may need someone to help her navigate the situation without exposing the truth. Despite her history of deceptions and betrayals, Nina has always found ways to protect the ones she loves. Though her relationship with Willow remains fragile at best, recent events have shown that she's willing to do anything to earn her daughter's forgiveness. If Willow confesses to Nina about her involvement in Drew's shooting, or at least her knowledge of what really happened, Nina may see this as an opportunity to prove herself. Would Nina risk everything to cover for Willow, even if it means going against Sonny Corinthos or other powerful figures and ability to manipulate situations? She might be Willow's best hope for keeping things under wraps. If Nina helps Willow cover up her role in the shooting, the stakes will be sky high. A web of lies in Port Charles always finds a way to unravel, and this situation would be no different. Nina's decision could jeopardize her already fragile relationship with Sonny, further complicate her standing with Michael Corinthos, and put her own freedom at risk. Moreover, the truth about Drew's shooter will inevitably come to light. If Nina and Willow are hiding critical details, they could face serious repercussions down the line. With Detective Dan Falconeri on the case, it's only a matter of time before key evidence surfaces. General Hospital spoilers indicate that Willow will face significant challenges ahead. As the dust settles from this shocking tragedy, the town will be forever changed. Will Drew survive the ordeal, and if so, will he remember key details about the shooting? Can Willow live with the weight of her secret, and will Nina's actions come back to haunt her? The episode of General Hospital delivers intense drama and pivotal confrontations that could significantly alter the dynamics in Port Charles. General Hospital reveals that Valentin Cassadine will make a special request while Drew Quartermain has a tense encounter with Nina Reeves. Jason Morgan will also struggle to get through to Carly Spencer, so let's dive into what's coming up. At GH, Jason will issue a strong warning and attempt to convince Carly to reconsider her involvement with Jack Brennan. However, Carly may not be willing to give Jason the response he's hoping for. Carly will ultimately urge Jason not to walk away from her just because he disapproves of her romantic choices. Jason has always been loyal to Carly, so he may need to find another way to shake up her relationship with Brennan. In the PCPD interrogation room, Valentin will make it clear what he expects from Alexis Davis. Valentin's request will likely involve Charlotte Cassadine since she remains his top priority. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jacks will receive an important reminder. Brennan will learn about Jocelyn's WSB training and stress that she must keep all details confidential, especially from Carly. Jocelyn's future in this field depends on her discretion, so Brennan will emphasize the importance of staying silent. Brennan will also face some tough questions from Jocelyn since she's obviously worried about the troubling situation involving Carly. Elsewhere, Elizabeth Baldwin will press Lucas Jones for answers, but how much will he be willing to disclose about Brad Cooper and the leverage he's holding over Portia Robinson? Speaking of Portia, she'll raise some concerns during her conversation with Ava Jerome. Ava will sense that Portia is letting her anxiety dictate her choices, so she'll urge her to stay calm and think things through before making any rash decisions. Portia has been reviewing Drew's medical records, so it'll be intriguing to see what she has in mind. Despite Ava's advice, Portia may stick to her new plan. At Drew's house, Nina will still be looking through the safe when she hears someone nearby. After quickly putting the contents back and trying to slip away, Nina will be caught off guard when Drew calls out to stop her in her tracks. Once Drew confronts Nina over her actions, Willow Corinthos will also have something to say. Willow will hear about Nina's behavior and won't be open to any justifications. In response, Drew will assure Willow that he has nothing to hide. As for Nina, she'll look to form an alliance with Portia. Realizing that Drew may be using information from the safe as leverage, Nina might propose that they work together. Jason Morgan has long harbored distrust towards Jack Brennan, a sentiment that intensifies following Carly Spencer's recent perilous encounter in Brennan's hotel room. Determined to protect Carly, Jason issues a stern ultimatum, compelling her to choose between her association with Brennan and her long-standing bond with him. This confrontation underscores Jason's unwavering commitment to Carly's safety and sets the stage for a potential rift between them. Meanwhile, Valentin Cassadine finds himself in a precarious situation and turns to Alexis Davis with a heartfelt request. While the specifics remain undisclosed, it's evident that Valentin seeks assistance concerning his beloved daughter, reflecting his desperation and the depth of his paternal devotion. Elsewhere, Drew Kane Quartermain faces mounting challenges, particularly after Tracy Quartermain's recent actions. In response, Drew confronts Nina Reeves, possibly regarding her interference in his affairs or her influence over Willow Tate Corinthos. This encounter highlights the intricate web of relationships and power struggles that define. Spoilers suggest that Nina and Portia will make some predictions about Drew's impending troubles. If recent developments are any indication, the soap might be setting up an electrifying new pairing that no one saw coming: Harrison Chase and Lulu Spencer. Could these two go from rivals to lovers in a classic enemies to lovers storyline? General Hospital spoilers suggest that Harrison Chase and Lulu Spencer may have an intriguing enemies to lovers storyline developing. Could Lulu and Chase become an unexpected pairing that heats up in the future? A while back, Chase revealed to Brooke Lynn Quartermaine that he had a crush on Lulu when he first arrived in town. It was a surprising admission that seemed to hint at the possibility of something more down the line. Of course, Chase's old crush is currently a thing of the past. GH viewers witnessed intense moments in the March 20 episode when Chase urged Lulu to stay quiet about Dan Falconeri being the father of Brooke Lynn's baby. Chase also warned Lulu to stop pressuring Brooke Lynn and even suggested she might face serious consequences if she didn't heed his advice. Lulu and Chase found themselves in a heated clash, but their dynamic on screen was compelling, perhaps hinting at the potential for an enemies to lovers arc. Could there be romantic sparks for Chase and Lulu in the future? Dan Falconeri will likely feel deeply hurt and betrayed once the truth about his firstborn child is fully exposed. The revelation will leave Dan to wondering why no one stepped up to inform him sooner. Brooke Lynn will undoubtedly face significant backlash, along with Cody Bell, but Chase and Lulu won't escape scrutiny either. Since Chase is Dante's close friend and professional partner, Dante is bound to feel deeply let down by his silence. Similarly, Lulu is Dante's former spouse and remains a trusted friend. Their enduring bond makes it inevitable that Dante will be disappointed in her for keeping such major information from him. It's not hard to picture Chase and Lulu finding common ground in their remorse once Dante confronts them both. That could be the catalyst for them to connect on a deeper level as events unfold. As time passes, Dante may be able to move beyond Brooke Lynn's deception, especially once he and Brooke Lynn come to terms with the truth about Giovanni Gio Palmieri being their son. Brooke Lynn, Dante, Gio, and even Rocco Falconeri will need to make up for lost time as they work on strengthening their family bond. As this unfolds, Chase might start feeling like an outsider, and Lulu could begin to sense that her hopes of reuniting with Dante are slipping away. One thing could lead to another, drawing Chase and Lulu closer together in an unexpected way. Ultimately, the show has already established that Chase was once attracted to Lulu. Their recent fiery exchange could be a setup for even more passionate moments in the future, so fans will have to wait and see how things develop. Detective Harrison Chase has been through a lot in recent years, from heartbreak with Brooke Lynn Quartermaine to the challenges of his career. Chase is ready for a fresh start. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer's long-anticipated return to Port Charles promises to shake things up. After spending years in a coma, Lulu is waking up to a world that has changed significantly. Her relationships have shifted, and she has to find her place again, both personally and professionally. When Chase and Lulu first cross paths, their interactions might be anything but smooth. Lulu, known for her fiery personality and investigative instincts, may butt heads with Chase over a high-profile case or a personal dispute. Given Lulu's history as a journalist and Chase's commitment to the law, their clashing viewpoints could lead to heated confrontations. However, as the tension builds, so could an undeniable chemistry. Fans have seen this trope play out beautifully before on General Hospital, and if the writers go this route, it could lead to one of the most talked-about pairings of the year. Chase has been hesitant to open his heart again after his complicated relationship with Brooke Lynn. Meanwhile, Lulu will have to deal with the emotional fallout of Dante and Sam's relationship. If Chase and Lulu find themselves leaning on each other in difficult times, their bond could deepen in unexpected ways. Could Lulu be the one to help Chase believe in love again? Of course, no romance in Port Charles comes without obstacles. Dan Falconeri, Lulu's ex, could have strong feelings about his former wife moving on, especially with a fellow cop. Brooke Lynn, too, might struggle with the idea of Chase finding happiness elsewhere. Add in potential meddling from Tracy Quartermaine, and things could get even more complicated. There's also the question of whether Lulu is truly ready for love again. Waking up from a coma and adjusting to a new reality won't be easy, and diving into a relationship could be overwhelming. Between Chase and Lulu is written well, fans could witness a beautiful love story unfold. General Hospital spoilers indicate that more romantic shakeups are on the horizon in Port Charles. A Chase and Lulu pairing would be unexpected, but could deliver the kind of slow-burn romance that keeps audiences hooked. Whether they start off as adversaries or reluctant allies, their journey could be one of General Hospital's most exciting new developments. Big things are happening in Port Charles, and General Hospital fans are on edge waiting to see what's next for Carly Spencer. With Jason Morgan back on the canvas, drama is at an all-time high, but when Jason utters 7 chilling words to Carly, she might want to take them seriously. Here's why she should listen, and what it could mean for her future. General Hospital spoilers suggest that Jason Morgan may deliver a powerful warning to Carly Spencer when she refuses to cooperate. Here's why Carly should take Jason's concerns seriously, even if her heart tells her otherwise. Each fans know Jason has valid reasons to be worried, as Carly recently faced a life-threatening situation due to polonium poisoning. Valentin Cassadine was targeting Jack Brennan, which inadvertently landed Carly in the hospital after she consumed a tainted bottle of champagne. Had Carly not been spending the evening in Brennan's suite, she might have avoided that dangerous situation altogether. Jason remains deeply concerned about potential future threats as long as Carly stays involved with Brennan. Valentin also hinted that Brennan may still be secretly running the WSB, adding another layer of suspicion that has Jason on high alert. His goal is to remove Brennan from the equation before any further harm comes to Carly. That's why Jason firmly told Carly that her relationship with Brennan needs to end. In the March 25 episode, Jason will continue to stress the seriousness of the situation and will strongly urge Carly to cut ties with Brennan before it's too late. However, Carly has developed deep feelings for Brennan and doesn't hold him accountable for what transpired. Since Jason doesn't have the authority to dictate Carly's romantic choices, she will stand her ground and insist that she has the right to make her own decisions. Jason will grow frustrated over Carly's unwillingness to see the risks involved, but Carly's mind may already be set. Tears may flow as Carly begs Jason not to distance himself from her over this disagreement. Although Carly may understand Jason's perspective on some level, she might argue that Brennan can now offer her protection, especially with Valentin potentially being taken out of the picture. Jason, however, won't be convinced and will remain firm in his belief that Carly's relationship with Brennan will only lead to heartbreak and trouble. The longer Carly stays involved with Brennan, the greater the risks she faces. Jason may eventually come to terms with Carly's decision, but that doesn't mean he has to approve of it. In the end, Jason may leave Carly with these 7 ominous words: "You'll regret keeping Brennan in your life." Even if Carly manages to avoid immediate danger, Jason may still believe that Brennan's hidden secrets will eventually cause her pain. Brennan comes from a world filled with deception, and Jason may predict that Carly is in for a harsh reality check. With Brennan concealing the truth about Cyrus Renault and Jocelyn Jack's involvement with the WSB, Carly is bound to face shocking revelations that will shift the course of her life. After being presumed dead for years, Jason's return has sent shockwaves through Port Charles. Everyone has questions: where has he been, why is he back now, and most importantly, can he still be trusted? While Jason has always been a man of few words, when he speaks, people listen. And when he issues a dire warning to Carly, she may have no choice but to heed his advice. While the exact phrase remains a mystery for now, spoilers hint that Jason will deliver a powerful message to Carly, one that could alter the course of her life. Could it be something as ominous as, "You have to trust me on this," or perhaps, "This time don't make the same mistake"? Whatever it is, it will have a major impact on Carly's one to back down from a fight, but this time she may be in over her head. With so many threats looming, whether from the mob, the law, or even those she once called friends, Jason's warning could be the only thing standing between her and disaster. If she ignores him, she risks losing everything, including her freedom. Jason has always been Carly's protector, her rock in times of crisis. Even when their relationship has been tested, he's never led her astray. If he's warning her now, it means he sees danger coming. But will Carly's stubborn nature get in the way, or will she finally trust that Jason knows best? General Hospital spoilers indicate that Carly may later regret not heeding Jason's warning once the truth comes to light. With so much at stake, fans can expect explosive drama in the coming episodes. Will Carly heed Jason's warning, or will she make a decision she can't take back? And what exactly are those 7 words that could change everything? One thing's for sure, Port Charles will never be the same. Stay tuned for more General Hospital spoilers and updates. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.